The breaking news episode and also an update episode for one of the episodes, or actually two episodes that we actually spoke about, and I'm gonna give those updates in this particular episode as well. It's the Reality Show with daily Christian commentary videos, and first on the top is a church that collapsed very recently, and I think it's in Ghana also. And this just happened just like a few hours ago. There's still a lot of new reports at the moment about the story, but it's not very clear about what happened over there. Now, I'm going to talk about that just in a second. First of all, let's start with the breaking news story. So the church is in Ghana. I did hear other people saying that there were people inside the church, but I don't know, it didn't look like there were people inside. There wasn't like urgency to try and remove debris. That's what I mean. There wasn't efforts to remove debris after the church collapsed. If there was efforts to do that, it would have said that there was people probably inside. So there might have been people, maybe few people, maybe there was a small prayer group or something that was going on in the church, which is not the main service. So once that gets reported, I'll come back here and I'll give you guys an update. And so the church collapsed. There was actually a gentleman that gave a small little update on what they're looking forward to after this.
Since I check here, life be any holiday, and then I can assembly no engineers no. I found this paper out. I share what the cause it.
So far, no, more assessment. What will be the cause of this collapse?
For now, we can't say anything till the engineers themselves have.
So according to his reporting there, he says the engineers will look over it and they will then confirm what caused the church's collapse. I think it's called Action Church or something like that. Now, as I stated, I didn't see any rush to remove debris. And so I don't know if there is anybody missing at the moment, or if there was anybody in the church, or if the church was vacant, if there was nobody. And if so, a lot of times churches tend to have security guards outside. And so that would be the question. Did this church not have a security guard? If it did have a security guard, they would know if there was somebody inside. And so the same way I'm stating, I didn't see a rush to remove debris. So there is a possibility that there was nobody. But that part, as I'm leaving it in the open, I'll give an update on a later on episode about that. Now, speaking of this church collapsing, a lot of people might actually remember the story of TB Joshua's church collapsing. And that created such a huge fuss. There were so many things that were being said. There were so many things that were going around. There was so much news around it that at one point they said there was a conspiracy of a flight that passed over and it might have sent something down. That was the evidence that the church was giving. And I was like, what technology was that they were talking about? They said there were sounds. There might have been sound, something that was sent down and after it passed. And I was like, are these people thinking correctly? But that's the thing about people in that state, is that they get so much into their heads that there is no other way of justifying the things that you build a building with poor material, and that was the case. Okay, now I'm hoping that that's not the case here, right? I'm hoping it's not the case like the TB Joshua story where the building was built with poor material. Looking at the fact that it's church congregation's money that was used to build the church, okay? Once church contributions are used to build a church, buy quality material. But no, they'll go buy cheap material so that they can save and buy themselves a Bentley. And I hope it's not the case. But I would definitely give an update. And I hope they don't come up with some conspiracy theories like the TB Joshua thing. I mean, like, please, let's get over that. I'll give you guys an update. It's Ricky. Yeah, I'll be good.